In 2000, I was diagnosed with metastatic melanoma. I remember walking through the department store after my doctor's appointment and having a conversation with God, mostly asking, why me? Why not that person or that person that just walked by? God stopped me in my tracks with, why not you? I may be taking that person through something else. Okay, why not me? 1 year after the initial diagnosis, the melanoma was in the lymph nodes on the same side of my neck as the initial mole site. After a radical dissection of lymph nodes and a round of radiation, they were guardedly optimistic. A year later, the cancer showed up on the opposite side of my body in the right humerus bone. Well, I didn't think that was very humorous. Mayo Clinic orthopedic surgeons took out 6 inches of bone and put in a titanium rod, and then I had another round of radiation. After that, the cancer went systemic. Finally, in January of 2004, my oncologist at the Mayo Clinic said that there was nothing more that they could do for me and that I should go home and get my affairs in order. Now, mind you, during the past 4 years, God had given me moments of peace beyond my understanding and a promise that I would get to see my daughter get married. She was 14. A person doesn't really think about those future events until you face the reality of death's stolen moments and memories. Get your affairs in order. That was a quiet 5-hour ride home from Rochester. I kept thinking, what does it mean to get my affairs in order? My financials? Plan my funeral? I'm not sure what my husband was thinking. We were both deep in our own thoughts. I finally realized, after a lot of thought and prayer, that getting my affairs in order meant 2 things. 1, getting my relationships with family, friends, and people in order. But most important, I needed to get my relationship with God in order. My faith roots went from shallow to deep. By October of 2004, I was cancer-free. My oncologist at Mayo said, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. A few years later, they took out my failing titanium rod and put in a prosthetic elbow, a cadaver bone, and a brace, which is when and how I got my lucky fin, as my daughter calls it. In 2014, the oncologist said they don't need to see me anymore. This October will be 21 years of being cancer-free. Our daughter was married in 2019, and God has given me 2 beautiful grandkids to tell the story of God's goodness, grace, mercy, promises made and fulfilled to me. The story of how He healed me physically and spiritually. A story of redemption. My affairs are in order. My name is Roxanne, and that is my story.